And we're back for another fun-filled evening. Just getting things set up here. Got my moderators in place. My cameras are working. My one mic is working. So my moderators, if they speak tonight, will be in a echoey backgroundy voice, but they are here. Have no fear. Not only is there one moderator tonight, there is two moderators tonight. So pull up your socks and grab your drinks. Moderator 2 is in the house. So if you are sitting around, listen to the sound check. We are only live on a few channels tonight, and we have downsized it to the Cottage Coffee House, Espresso Shots Live, which is Westport Video, Twitch, and on the website Cottage Coffee. So we are moderating tonight on Twitch, and if you are following us, we will kind of check in with Cottage Coffee and with Westport Video. But we encourage people to consider Twitch, because next week we will be exclusively on Twitch. So if you're only a Facebook person, you may miss us next week. So that's just a little early tip. Just did a bit of
What's in your cup tonight? Moldy cheese?
moldy cheese. Yeah, is that what you know?
It's not moldy cheese. It's
Moldy
moldy
cheese.
cheese.
Yeah, moldy chai. Like chai in the guy.
Moldy cheese. What's in your cup?
What's in the cup, motherfucker?
Your mom.
Yo mama.
I go get my Sprite from upstairs.
Yeah, well, whatever. That's gone. I'm sure I'm gonna miss too much.
You know your microphone's on, right?
What microphone?
Yours.
Oh no.
When you said,
I'll turn my mic down. Yeah, I apologize for that vulgarity. I'm trying to get my lighting fixed up here.
Bob would like to know what Twitch is.
Google it.
And Bob wants to know why you're going there. You're trying to confuse us.
I'll explain it. Dark roast.
Coming up on your dark roast right there, Bob.
You hear all that, Bob? You'll hear all about it. Okay, I'm gonna turn this volume off here before I get in trouble and roll some intro. Well, welcome to Express Shots Live. Sorry for the choppy intro. Combination of lighting issues, sound issues, moderating issues, not turning off my volume issues, and trying to get myself a cold beverage issue. So, welcome to Espresso Shots. My name is John. If you are the first time viewer, welcome to Espresso Shots Live. If you've been here before, well, welcome back. And like I said in the intro, in the sound check, we are on Facebook tonight, the Cottage Coffee House page, and we are also on Westport Video, and we are on Twitch and Vimeo. And if you go to Cottage Coffee's website, we're actually embedded into the website as a live stream there. You can watch it on our webpage, or you can watch it on Twitch. And as we kind of move forward and keep moving along, we're going to start doing a bit more Twitch and a little bit less Facebook. Facebook has become bothersome to me. And so we are going to start weaning down some Facebook feeds and move towards some other alternatives as well. If you've not tried Twitch, pretty simple stuff. Download the app or download it on the computer, set up an account just like you would a Facebook account or anything else. There's tons of things out there to watch. It's a great place to watch music or, man, anything you're interested in. Somebody is talking about it live right now. But we are talking about Westport and the Rideau Lakes and what's going on here in the village of Westport. So welcome to the show. Thank you, Moldy Chi, and thank you, Happy Chai, both moderating the show tonight for me. So how are you guys doing?
Just great.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10 and just great. Well, that's awesome. And as I mentioned, I don't have, Vimeo has still not fixed the input mic source for me. So I'm still working off a webcam mic, which is facing me, and my moderators are behind me. So you won't hear them as loudly, so it may be a little bit lighter. That's why. I'm not trying to tune them out and tune me up. It's just the reality of things. So the question as we ask every night is, what is in your cup? Ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. Was I in the screen for that, or did that actually play? I don't know. I missed it, man. I'm out of it today. It must be the warm weather, and or something. But so I'm having myself this big monster of a cup, big skeleton mug. I'm having a glass of Diet Coke. Because my wife has been losing lots of weight walking, and I can't walk, so I got to drink Diet Coke to see if I can catch up.
So Bob has nothing, absolutely nothing in his cup.
Wow.
And Maureen from North Carolina, she's boring. She says she's boring. It's water because she's still doing work.
Yeah, well, work stinks. That's okay. And Bob, you're not even having water. Well, that's okay. I guess maybe you don't need anything.
Oh, talk about warm. Maureen said it was 70 degrees today in North Carolina.
70 degrees.
Yeah, so that would be like
Hot.
20.
Yeah, wow. That's
Nice.
pretty like
Really
summerish for around here.
Yeah.
We had a great day. I actually got out and chipped away some snow off the patio at the Cottage Coffee House. Got most of it chipped away, and by 2 o'clock in the afternoon, most of the patio was dry, and people were sitting out there. So that's kind of a nice change. The Cottage Coffee House, we do have some chairs out, and we have some, kind of getting ready for some spring weather.
And I got the gelato machine ready for you today too.
And we got the gelato machine all going. So yeah, I made some a Greek yogurt, like a frozen yogurt, and really nice and creamy. I had one today myself, and we made a dark chocolate. And I know Moldy Chi had the dark chocolate on a cone. How was that, Moldy Chi?
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Everything's a 10 out of 10 with that moderator. He's a good moderator. Hey, and if you're not doing anything, slide over to Twitch and chat with the moderators. First time moderating a Twitch stream. It'll take you a while to figure it out, but once you do figure it out, you'll enjoy it. And if you're looking for entertainment, it's a great place to hang out and check things out. So I'm going to slide right on over. I'm going to talk a bit about the news, what's going on in the news, and check this out. I'm going to pull this right up here because I can do this now. I have the ability. The Tweed Hotel in Tweed, where I actually lived for 2 of my great years of my life in Tweed, Ontario. The Tweedsmuir Hotel, where my older brother actually used to clean up on Sundays, and I used to help, and he would let me help him. And then if I found any quarters on the floor, I could keep them and share them with him. So that was pretty awesome of him. But anyway, so this is pictures of the Tweedsmuir Hotel. She gone. She's gone. It's not. You're not saving this one. If you, good thing they saved the bank. The bank was saved. So I would say that iconic building in Tweed, Ontario, is done, unless it can be salvaged. But from the pictures here, this one here especially, it looks like it is toast. Anybody ever get hammered at the Tweedsmuir Hotel? Just out of their mind, drunk, stupid? Anybody just went in there and had lunch? Anybody even know where it is? Anybody know what Tweed actually even is? Well, Tweed is somewhere between, I guess, Belleville and Actinolite, or Belleville and maybe Sterling, you could say, like midway. Great little town. Great little town. Lots there. And I remember the Tweedsmuir. We lived pretty close to it. As I said, my brother did work there for a few years, cleaning up the Tweedsmuir Hotel after busy weekends. Typical jobs, sweeping the floors, scraping the puke off the bathroom floors, all the things you'd like doing when you're working in a bar. Anyway, that's what's going on in the news. I'm going to just pull myself right out of that scene there. Anyway, thankfully nobody was hurt. It's just a loss of a building in Tweed, Ontario. So without further ado, I'm going to get right in and to play some Happy McSunday. So the people that are bragging about it being 70, they can get a feel for what's going on here in the village of Westport. So.
A lot.
The account was created March 3rd, so like 6 days ago.
Okay.
Good Wednesday evening. I'm Chief Meteorologist Happy McSunny, and I'm reporting to you live from Westport and the Rideau Lakes area. The weather over the next 4 or 5 days is going to be in the pluses. Tomorrow, rain, plus 13. But then the 4 days that follow that, it's going to be nice and sunny, around 7 or 8 degrees. And you know what comes along with that for March? Cool nights, warm days. We get the beautiful nectar of the gods in Canada here, called maple syrup. And I think John at the Cottage Coffee House uses some local maple syrup for the sugar bush latte. Is that true, John?
Yes, it is.
Well, you need to get out and enjoy some of that and support our local farmers. Back to you in the studio, John.
All right, yes. Maple syrup time. Gotta love the fresh maple. And yeah, we get our maple syrup from a local maple syrup producer here in the village of Westport. Been getting it from the same person, I won't mention any names, for a long time. How long?
6, 7 years.
6, 7 years?
Yeah.
And I tell you, so we make a drink called a sugar bush latte at the Cottage Coffee House, and the idea came from this. We were out at Wheeler's Pancake House one day, 7 years ago, 8 years ago. And if you've ever been to Wheeler's, they make a fantastic feast of pancakes, sausages, and baked beans, and that's basically what they do. Coffee, tea, hot chocolate. I had a coffee, and they give you a jug of their maple syrup. Syrup. I know I say syrup, but when I was making syrup, but I say syrup because that's the way I say it. I put some of that in my coffee because I was reading about it, and maple is high in antioxidant. I can't even speak tonight.
Oxidants.
Antioxidants. Man, can't even spit that out. And it was awesome. So I said, when I go back to Westport, I'm gonna make a latte at the Cottage Coffee House with maple and try it. And it was so good, it stayed on the menu, and it's been on there ever since. Called the Sugar Bush Latte, and we make it with fresh maple syrup. And that is actually on special the month of March. I think it's 50 cents off that drink right now. So if you've not been out to the Cottage Coffee House, you've just kind of been sitting around the house, kind of going, I should go out, I could go out, I'm thinking about going out. Go out. Hey, go out and pop on in. We are open at the Cottage Coffee House, and be happy to see you. Can't really speak to anybody there. I'm kind of behind glass, but I can see you and wave at you, and we'll definitely get your drinks going. So anyway, that's my maple spiel. What's going on out there in the chat world, guys?
Well, just a couple comments about Tweed. Bob said that Elvis retired and lives in Tweed. And then Fred was saying about when he worked there when he was 15, they would leave the draft machines on. Probably not a good idea, but they did.
True story right there.
And then Maureen wants to know, in North Carolina, how much syrup do you put in a cup of coffee so she can try it there?
Half coffee, half syrup. No, we do not. I don't measure it, but when I make a latte, we put enough just to fill the bottom of the cup, and then add coffee to it. So equivalent to a tablespoon of syrup is what I would use. You can use a bit less, but you don't need a lot. And I'm talking real maple syrup. I'm not talking like Aunt Jemima or something along those lines, but a real maple syrup. So that's my recommendation. I hope that makes sense. Try it. Let me know what you think of it. And if you're making a latte, you can use a bit less as well, because the milk sometimes will give it a bit of sweetness to it. Yes, and Fred, so they left those taps open. So when I used to find quarters on the floor and I'd give Fred a quarter, he'd let me have a glass of he'd let me have the first part of the beer that he pulled off the old dirty tap at the Tweed Hotel. That place was pretty dark and dingy, man. That's what I remember about it. It was I remember those pool tables there and whatnot. Probably cleaned up over the years. I don't know. It's been a long time since I've been there. I'm going back to when I was probably 9 years old, helping out, cleaning up. So that's what I got to say. Hey, What have you guys been watching? We started watching the Superstore series, and took me a while to kind of get into it, but it's pretty funny and pretty. I like it. You guys like it over there?
Yep, I like Superstore.
You like it or you love it?
I like it.
Excuse me, I'm clearing my throat out. I gotta clear my throat. I better have a drink of this soda pop. So St. Patrick's Day is coming up. That's wild. They always have a bit of a St. Patrick's Day parade in Westport, and I'm wondering if they're going to do it this year, or if they're not going to do it this year. I'm gonna see.
Haven't heard either way.
No, me either. I'm gonna see if I could find something here. I have. If you go to my YouTube channel somewhere, without me struggling for it, I filmed the parade in 2019. Let's see if it's on here. Find it for you. I think it's called Westport St. Patty's Parade. There's right there. Let me see if I can pull this into the screen here. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-dum. This was 2019. And I can't believe that YouTube hasn't pulled this video down yet or given me a strike, because there's all kinds of copyright music in it. I like the hockey stick there. This is where Facebook will knock this out. You'll probably lose audio here. Twitch might not like it either. I'll just talk through the singing, and then maybe it'll not recognize the song. This song is actually by the man, I can't even think of it now.
Well, yeah, I am watching it, so.
It's Howie and Tracy. Mermaid Avenue is the album. Billy Bragg. Wilco. Wilco was the name of the band that does that song. That's Paul Miller right there, I think. I think it was Paul Miller. How's it going, buddy? Great scene right there. Classic. This is classic. Absolute classic. Yeah, and I know there was not one last year, right?
No.
No, we had never had one last year. We had nothing last year. Um, I don't remember
We were in
anything last year.
lockdown. We were in lockdown last year.
We were in
Everything got
lockdown.
shut down on the.
Hold on,
17th,
I better stop this.
Yep. You better stop.
Stop that before I get kicked off the internet. So yeah, so we have St. Patty's Day coming up. What else is going on?
Spring ahead for the clocks on Sunday morning, 2 a.m.
Yes.
Clocks ahead.
So don't forget to spring your clocks ahead for Sunday. And this year they're springing ahead 2 hours to make up for last year. So we're going ahead 2 hours this year. So just make sure you get that right. Start your week off right next week. So moving ahead 2 hours this week because of the pandemic. And that's not true. It's just 1 hour. So what else? What else we got going on? Springing ahead, we got March break. The weather's getting better.
We don't have March break. March break has been moved to April.
Oh yes, it's now April break. April break brings showers. March break teaches more hours. Something like that. Yeah, there's not really a heck of a lot of anything going on in the Village of Westwood to talk about. It's there are people around and things are kind of picking up a little bit. But I don't know. It's a weird time. I know there are people that are getting vaccinated in the area and surrounding areas. So I mean that's a good sign. And for me in the restaurant business, they said 2020 was a bad year. 2021 is going to be a really bad year. So it's going to be a tough one. We'll get through things, I'm sure, but it's not going to be an easy year. And I know there's a lot of businesses out there that are still kind of struggling to kind of keep their head above the water, above the tides. So if you haven't been out and about shopping or spending some money, do it. Do it, or there'll be a whole bunch of Airbnbs in the Village of Westport and no businesses. It's like be all kinds of places to stay and rent, but there won't be any businesses here. But that's just me being a pessimistic. That's my dark roast. There you go, Bob. There's my dark roast that you're probably going to ask for. So let me just spin the clip. I don't like that angle. I like that angle right there. Anyway, yeah, that was my dark roast. So, anyway, guys, there's not much else going on in the village. I mean, I got nothing really to say. It's just trying to pull the show together. Busy working on lots of side projects. Working on the 5th Frothy Coffee session. So that's hopefully will be done in the next month or month and a half. We'll have that kind of done for the cafe. And what's going on? Life's good. I know you got some new product in.
Got lots of new product. Yep. Just living the dream.
Living the dream. I got this awesome Life's Good shirt that hoodie that Cynthia kindly gave me 2 weeks ago. I love it. It's fantastic. Yeah, I got nothing else to say. Anyway, that's the show tonight. Good night, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Hopefully next week we'll have a bit more to chat about, but it has been a busy week for us, so there's not been a lot of time for putting a lot of things together, and it's challenging even to find guests right now. People are really busy just getting back to it, so we'll try to get a guest lined up for next week, and we'll have something more to chat about. But anyway, stay tuned, and again, if you haven't checked things out on Twitch, slide on over, set up a Twitch account. Check out the Piano Man. He's pretty fun to watch. And I'll give you some other tips and hints on the Westport page or the Westport video page.